stream with me, Benidorm Crazy Marcus. It is finally Tuesday evening. Hope you're all well. Hope you've all had a good weekend and a even better start to your week. I've got Benidorm Scooter Savant chat as usual, and of course Benidorm Mike with our sound effects. So I think we've got.
And then his phone or something just went.
We've got in anyone?
Joanne.
Hello, Joanne, if you're there. Hope you're well. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day today. It has been very hot here in Benidorm. Unbelievably, the highest we've seen was 34 degrees. And yeah, I lost the bet with my mic. And to make it even crazier, that were about like 22 minutes past 4 and it were 34 degrees. So is that implying Benidorm might get a good summer after all? You never know. You never know. But it has been pretty hot today. I've been sweating like mad. Yeah, it is starting to be a bit of a struggle filming.
Joanne said it's peeing down there today.
Ha. You need to move to Benidorm, show, darling. And more with the heat, it just seems like lots more people are coming out. Tourists, holiday makers, people on stag do's and do's. Just tons of people coming out to enjoy Benidorm, enjoy partying. Think me and Dad almost got conned earlier as well. A lad approaches us, asks if we're British, so of course we said like, yeah, we're English. And basically proceeded to explain that he lost his credit card and what he wanted us to do was give him our bank details so he could transfer money over to our bank account, then we can go get it out for him. Yeah. I mean, in this day and age, can that really be trusted? And the thing is as well, young lad on his own, like, bit sort of chaotic, really.
You're right, itching.
A wee bit, yeah.
So, hello, Stephanie Hardy. Good
Hi,
evening.
Steph. Hi, Anne.
Hi, James.
Hi, James.
Stephanie said, how's your brother, Anne? Hope he's okay.
Well, I hope he's alright and sending virtual hugs your way. And of course, hi Andy if he's in the background watching as well with you.
Anne Shaw said, watched your temperature video a while ago.
Yeah, Mike's put this up. I ain't put mine up yet. Think I'll probably do it in morning, but I don't mind a loss of flavour. Could have been a lot more.
I'm sure we'll get me back, Marcus.
Joanne says that a lady got mugged outside Morrison's yesterday.
Crazy.
Here, and she's in hospital. That's awful.
I mean, the point is, you just don't really know who to trust anymore. Do you?
No.
Lots of muggings happening around here, lots of sort of connings going on around here.
Connie going on around here,
It's getting that you can't trust anybody anymore, which is sad, really, because you like to
Right.
think you can trust people, and if somebody asks for help, you'd
You're talking,
want
but
to help, but you just can't
it
nowadays.
just seemed dodgy after that was sort of on his own for being a young lad, carrying around like a nice suitcase and nicely dressed
Mm.
as well. Like it just seemed to dodgy. And the other thing is he were heading into the old town as well, like an English lad looking for help heading into old town. Really, I mean, surely it would have been best to head more down the English side, where more people might actually understand you. And may even be drunk enough to say, like, yeah, well, what, mate, that is me details. How much you sent him, like, here you go. Well, if not, people may even just say, well, like, how much you went in? Oh, here you go, there's like 50 euro at me wallet.
Really, Marcus? Sit down, find them, do.
Marie Robinson said, hi, Marcus, Sue and
Hi,
Mike,
Millie, darling, I
and
hope you're
everyone in
well.
chat.
Hope you're well, darling.
Wobbly Knobbly said, good
Hi,
evening.
Wobbly. You're
Sorry,
tired.
yeah, good evening, Marcus, Sue and Mike. I was just reading about the yellow brick road. It's a wonder they don't do something about the muggins.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gone all to shit up there, really. A lot of empty bars, a lot of derelict places. I mean, there's hardly any business up there, so I am surprised how places actually stay open up there.
They just hang about up there late at night, waiting for the drunk holiday makers coming back to the hotels.
In other news, the Red Lion down on Cala has been raided yet again. I think about 6 National Police vans, 8 National Police cars, the whole bar was shut. So they're trying to play it off as a normal drug raid, but it seemed a lot bigger than that. So, I mean, come on, that's going on in Benidorm, guys. I mean, it's went from being a nice place to come on holiday to now, like, you just hear the tons of different things happening, and you're like, well, is it really so good?
It's not that bad, Marcus. You also hear of a lot of people that come and nothing happens.
True.
Just got to keep your wits about you. It's happening everywhere now, I'm afraid. It's not
Yeah,
just
the world's
Benidorm.
gone to chaos, to be honest.
Let's be honest, since COVID and the lockdown, people just don't have patience anymore. People don't care as much for one
I think
another. There's
that's-
a lot of greed.
I think best thing to do is just become an alcoholic.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Top notch is in.
Evening, top notch, mate. How are you?
He said hi, you all.
Hello.
Yeah, weather back to grey and drizzle in the UK.
Ha ha. Told ya. Ha ha. Loser. Sorry.
Becky's in.
Evening, Becky. Think I'll be going sunbathing tomorrow, maybe. Don't know, already.
Oh,
Nice
Marcus.
paddle in the pool, in the sunshine.
And said Stephanie is still waiting for a scan in cardiology. Suspected, not confirmed heart attack.
Oh,
Possibly a week or more ago. Oh, bless.
no. Hope things get sorted out.
Stephanie said hi, Wobbly and Becky. Top Knot said, I booked the Costas for the family next month. Sadly, it isn't Benny. I'm gutted, but I'm not getting my eyes taken out. The prices at the moment are mental for a big family like ours.
True, I mean, I think now the weather's warming up over there, prices are going to go up.
But guys, I have seen a post today from Grummet and Big Dog. They were looking at hotel prices that were like over £2,000, and they've got Gemulus 22, 9 nights for £367, I think it was.
Is that each or for?
That'll be each, yeah. Which, you know, you can't go wrong at that, guys.
I mean, I guess you just got to keep scrolling through your different sites, and maybe if it's not really working, just book your flights and take and transfers separately, maybe.
Joanne said, seen the video of Tanky's baby yesterday, smiling. She's beautiful.
Is that the one you showed me? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so. She's a bonny little
she's
thing.
A bonny little lass.
Yeah.
Bless her.
Shame that she's so poorly at the moment. Let's hope they get it sorted. They don't know whether it's like reflux or allergies. Could be allergy to the baby milk.
Oh no.
I know.
Crazy though. Anyway, fingers crossed temperatures are going to rise in the next few weeks. And fingers crossed soon there'll be a new cooking video appearing on my channel. Stay tuned.
Oh no, it's a new video. We're going to have a look at that.
What?
Tanky's uploaded Madison smiling at her daddy. So we'll have to have a look at that after the stream.
So guys, don't forget, if you do want to support the channel, I do have my super chat, super stickers, my PayPal Pay Me, and my Buy Me a Coffee link. And I've also got my new book, The Sun Sound Fiesta, your ultimate Benidorm handbook book. Yeah.
I'm sure everybody will wish to join me in wishing Anne's brother a speedy recovery.
Yes, speedy recovery, pal. Hope everything works out.
I think everybody's sending their best wishes. As Anne said, it's a little brother, so it's bound to feel very protective of him. Top Knot said, Sue, you're right. I think people forgot how to behave during the lockdown, I'm sure.
That's true.
I do, to be honest, you know, Top Notch. I mean, let's be honest, it was a long time people were kept away from the loved ones. People couldn't go out and socialise and interact anymore.
To be honest, it's just gone crazy since then.
It was just mostly social media, really, for a lot of people.
In more news as well, there's been a new bar open up down on the strip.
Is that?
Yeah. Old Scruffy Murphy's bar. It's now $1 million saloon, I think, something like that.
Ooh. Gonna have to go and have a look at that.
And another kebab shop next door.
Yeah, that's about right. SJM Drones and Media's in.
Evening, SJM.
Joanne, can you drop the Buy Me a Coffee link, please?
I think she has somewhere.
Oh, thanks. Ooh. Oh yeah, thanks Joanne. SJM Drones said he's just paid £2,700 for his annual trip of 14 nights, all inclusive, for 2 Dominican Republic in September.
Jesus.
So that's not bad for 2. Because that's 14 nights.
I mean,
So it's
yeah, I
only
suppose so, but I mean,
1,350 each. 2 weeks all inclusive in Dominican Republic.
yeah, but I guess it's alright.
It'd probably be a really good star hotel as well. James Sweeney said, Marcus, any more good to go videos?
Not recently, no. But I think we will be on the lookout for some more.
Yeah, I am on the lookout. There hasn't been any
That's what I meant to ask.
decent ones come up yet.
If
What?
the Boy Bono vouchers come
No.
out yet?
No.
Dongle.
Dongle.
Yeah.
Wobbly Knobbly says, I was watching Nigel, the TikTok man, and he said he was the first man to do the videos in Benidorm.
Yeah.
But I remember Mike was the first. Thanks, Wobbly Knobbly. Nothing against Nigel. He's a nice enough bloke, but he has got
A bit,
a little bit, yeah, a little bit above himself. I mean, he got himself a sign for private parking, so when they park the scooter, they put it like VIP parking.
The King of Benidorm.
Yeah, he calls himself the King, Nancy's the Queen.
I'm sure I wasn't the first one to do a video with Benidorm though.
No, probably.
Being done before I was born.
Probably Lucy, but first man maybe.
Before she was born as well.
Marie Robinson said, Anne, I hope your brother gets better soon. Ah, bless. Joanne said, me and Adam have fallen out already. Oh no. Top Knot said, how badly, Joanne? And Shaw said, oh no, Joanne, hopefully sort it out soon.
Just go buy yourself a bottle of Fino, darling.
Joanne said, top notch. I'm not happy. He's working away a lot. Oh, bless. What's his job then, Joanne? She says, gutted again, to be fair.
Sand and fracture looks, Joe, darling.
Maybe you can sort something out, Joanne.
Yeah, maybe FaceTime him when he's away or something. Or you could go with him.
There you go.
Or book a hotel where he's working at or something.
I mean, I suppose it depends what sort of job he does. I mean,
Good point, yeah.
you know, long distance lorry drivers, they're away a lot from home.
They've got beds in the cab, so I mean, you can just like chill in his cab.
Salesmen, you know, I suppose they'd be away. Becky said, will you be starting your cocktail videos? Was always looking forward to seeing them.
We are hoping to get them started soon. I think we're trying to come up with a new plan of how to make the bar up at the moment. Yeah, I think we got the plan, we just haven't been to purchase the materials yet.
Just flash that straight in the eye. My drink, I've just splashed it in the eye. Anne Shaw said relationships, Joanne. True.
a load of crap.
Oi,
What
what's what are you saying?
relationships never seem to hurt. You're best off just becoming an alcoholic.
Joanne,
So you answer to everything tonight, Marcus.
Yeah,
Marcus is single, honey. He's a lovely lad.
I'm not
looking for
becoming a
love.
toy boy. No.
Think of all the fun. She can teach you a few
I
things.
do not want to be a sugar baby.
A sugar baby instead of a sugar daddy. Sugar baby.
Actually, I mean, maybe. If she
Joanne-
spends a shit ton of money on
Joanne
us.
could be your sugar mummy. Pamper and spoil you. Marie said that's good for the Dominican Republic. I just seen a post of a local travel agent and one is looking 3,000 per person for 2 weeks in Cancun, leaving on the 1st of July. What's he done?
He's just whacked himself in the head with his headphones.
SJM Drones and Media said, I've been to Mexico a few times, it's very nice. But the Dominican is just as good, lol. I can't count how many times I've been. Great people.
I've never been to Dominican Republic. I just meant to be quite nice. So, yeah.
Joanne said, I'm too old for Marcus. He's my little munchkin.
Thanks, Joe.
Don't you want to munch him, Joe?
Shut your mouth.
You can munch on your munchkin.
Shut your mouth or I'll sellotape it shut.
I'm trying to make him blush.
I'll sellotape your mouth shut. I'll fucking...
Stop swearing.
Nothing shave your iPads.
Stephen Jones is in.
Evening,
Sorry I'm
Stephen,
late.
mate.
I snoozed and went into a deep sleep.
Yeah, I did that a lot as well, but...
Joanne said, hi, Stephen and Sue. And Shaw said, think I asked before why Marcus's coffees are in euros. Was it to do with banking? Always feel he's not getting as much. It still works out about the same, man.
I'm getting the fair bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done well with my coffees.
Basically, Anne, it's because Marcus has a Spanish bank account. So it would
The
save...
Spanish bank, by the way.
Yeah, but it's to save any sort of conversion fees when he comes to pay it across into his bank.
Yeah, I'll give that as a tip if anyone wants to move to Benidorm. Do not get a bank account with Targo Bank. They are about as much use as a thought in a colander. Once they know you're British, they steal any money out of your account, then put the transaction that's took that money out in Spanish on your online banking app, so you don't know what it is. So you just don't question it. They're about as Dumb and Dumber. It is literally like the Three Stooges when I go down there. I mean, how I have managed not to blooming bitch slap the one across the face, I do not know, because
He's going to get this demonetized.
so yeah, don't go with Targo Bank, go with someone like Cakes, a Breather, Santander, Sabadell.
San Miguel. Oh, that's a beer. Joanne has offered to top and tail with you.
No thanks. I like having my own space.
He's got awful smelly feet, Joe.
I ain't.
James Sweeney said, Joanne, the older the fiddle, the sweeter the tune. Anne said, you're blushing.
I ain't.
It's a little
I'm not
fly in there
blushing.
or something. Anne Shaw said, that's what I thought, Sue. There you go.
Anyway, if we go up to see our friend Thomas, can you remind me to put a blooming mossy bracelet on?
Oh.
That's 2 days I went to go out and forgot to put a mossy bracelet on.
Oh.
But then when I remember when I say it, Dad's always like, that don't matter, that don't matter.
Stephen Jones said we had tea at 5 and then I had a snooze, Sue. Snooze. Sue just woke me up asking, did I want a beer?
Sounds like a bargain.
Anne said, is it difficult to change your bank accounts? Probably.
I didn't really change my bank account. I just sort of opened mine up over there.
When you were doing the
And I went
extras work.
Extra, but I mean, not too hard, was it?
No.
Yeah, it were all in Spanish, but at that time we did have a few friends that could translate stuff for us.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right for now, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, I can put money in, the bills come out. But
I think the only sort of reason we went with them is because the point when we got first moved over there, they were literally right across the road.
Stephen said, my Sue's a bit downbeat at the moment. Lots of kiddies in hospital with whooping cough and not being vaccinated.
God, I had that as a kid, didn't I? Whooping cough.
Yeah, very mild form. You were lucky. Yeah. I think there was a lot of problems at the time with the vaccines, though. Anne Shaw said, I mean to change to another Spanish account. I'm with you, Anne. I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know. It may not, that I think it depends on where you go.
Yeah.
Because when we tried to open with Santander originally, they went, you don't need to have house insurance with them, have life insurance with them, all this sort of stuff, so then I could open an account. Which were a bit stupid, really. But I mean,
and a lot, it's quite weird as well over here because it seems like you have to sort of make like a small sort of tax payment as well.
Sometimes.
For the banks.
What annoys me though is a lot of the banks you seem to go down there, there's a big queue or something. Then half the time it seems like half of them are just there with their mates who have a chinwag or something. Like, my bank has like a little sort of waiting area, like a couple seats in there. And quite regular we've been in there and there's been like tons of old bags sat there and you're thinking, well, like, are they waiting for the till? Are they waiting to start have a meeting with someone? Then like one comes off the till and they all go off and you're like, well,
maybe it's like that programme that used to be on telly, they sat there waiting for God.
Yeah, but I mean, of all the places to like go have a chinwag with your mate.
Yeah, but Spanish are a bit more sociable than
Spanish are a bit more annoying.
Oi!
No offence, but God.
James Sweeney said, brilliant quiz last night for Masters. I did really bad. Yeah, it was really good quiz. I was in for a little bit, but my phone was dying, so I had to pop it on charge. Joanne, Why do we always get onto this, Joanne?
But
Joanne said, what you had for dinner, everyone? I had chicken in white wine sauce, boiled potatoes in it, like a stew, with crusty bread and garlic mayo.
That actually sounds quite nice. That.
Mm.
We had pizza and chips. Meant to be barbecue pizza, but it tasted nothing like barbecue.
Yeah, but I did bring in the barbecue sauce you could have put on it.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, then it's pointless, ain't it? That's the point of it being a barbecue pizza. If you got to put barbecue sauce on it.
Never happy.
Well, it's not saying it's chocolate ice cream, but for it to taste like chocolate ice cream, you got to add chocolate.
Marie. Oh, Joanne said, James, yes, I was watching in the background. Marie says we had pasta amatricania. Simple and tasty. Oh, do tell what that is, Marie. That sounds nice.
Some sort of American type pasta, I think, maybe.
And Shaw said, sounds delicious, Joanne. Sorry. We had ham off the bone from the butcher's.
Oh. Will you stop your
eggs, chips, and crusty bread and butter.
Why are you so tired? You've hardly done anything.
Remind me I haven't scheduled the lives.
At lives.
Ours. And I've got live tomorrow.
So.
At 2:00 UK time.
So.
I will schedule it.
Don't forget, guys, I do have super chats, super stickers, pay me, buy me a coffee, and my book as well if you do want to support the channel. Much appreciated. And at this current moment of time as well, me and Sue have started watching the new season of Young Offenders. We thought it were going to be like you have to watch a new episode each week on live, but then I suddenly found out via TikTok you can watch the whole series right now, so that's what we're doing at the moment, and it sort of seems funny, but at the same time I'm kind of thinking, alright, it's not really as good as the older ones, like. Just seems a bit weird.
It needs Jock back in it.
I mean, yeah, but he's still in prison in Colombia, ain't he?
Joanne said, Marie sounds delicious. Stephanie had Mexican pizza and chips.
Mexican pizza?
And Shaw said, proper butter, Joanne, not spread.
I'm gonna be stupid here. How do you make a Mexican pizza? Like, what's on it? I'm assuming it'll probably be like chilies, peppers, enchiladas.
Flies just flown in my ear. James has had spuds, cabbage and bacon ribs.
Nice.
Marie said it's so simple to make, Joanne. I added a garlic clove as well. Oh, come on, Marie, how'd you make it?
Yeah, how'd you make it, Marie, darling? It does really so nice. And I do like me garlic.
James said, and Kerrygold butter is lovely.
Kerrygold butter?
Can't beat a bit of butter. I like butter. I don't think Mike's overly keen. He'd rather have margarine. Joanne said you can't beat proper butter, Anne. Thanks for dropping the link to Mike's channel, Joanne, for the live tomorrow. Anne said you can't beat a bit of butter, James. Only I don't have a bit, I have a lot. And James said, Anne, I plaster my bread with butter.
You can't beat a bit of Marmite.
Stephen Jones had lasagna and garlic bread. Nice. Joanne said, James, I love boiled bacon ribs.
What are boiled bacon ribs?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's just like big bacon.
Don't know. And Shaw said, Kerrygold is lovely and Cornish salted butter as well, James.
Is bacon ribs the stuff you get over here, like the stuff I have at Saudi? Like that big fat gammony bacony meat on the bit of baguette?
That's like a bacon joint thing, I don't know.
I don't know. But
Are you ready?
Nice. Yes.
Stephanie had jalapeno. Oh, this was what a pizza was. Jalapeno, chili beef, onion, garlic and salsa cheese Mexican pizza, Marcus.
Oh.
Might be a bit too spicy for
you.
And Stephen said he was followed by apple crumble and custard.
Oh, crumble.
Marie says, ready? It's spaghetti pasta with bacon, onion, 2 tins of tomatoes. I added a garlic clove. You just need to soften your chopped onion, then add the bacon, garlic clove and tinned tomatoes and simmer. You simmer it for 30 minutes, then add your cut spaghetti and you're done.
Sounds quite nice, that.
So there's no like mincemeat or anything, it's just like bacon, onions, tomatoes and garlic. With spaghetti pasta. Not like Heinz bean spaghetti, Heinz spaghetti and tomato sauce, like the proper spaghetti like bolognese, which you do eat, you have it. So maybe one day we can try that.
I don't like spaghetti.
You do?
I do, but I just find it annoying.
That's why we cut it in half, so it's easier. James said he loves salted butter.
Nice.
Wobbly Knobbly said, I know I mentioned it the other day. I don't know why the Ambassador Hotels just under £4,000 half board in the middle of July. I can't see anybody booking at that price.
Bit crazy, aren't it?
Sorry, you were buffering.
That's what I meant to ask you. If we get chance tomorrow, can you come shop with us? I want to have a look into getting a teeth whitening kit.
A what?
A teeth whitening kit.
Alright, I'll have a look. I will dig something out for you tomorrow. I'll try my electric toothbrush. Think that might help you?
I don't know. I'll try anything.
And Shaw said, James, I plaster mine as well. And on jacket potatoes or crumpets. Yeah, I like it on crumpets.
Yeah, but isn't too much butter unhealthy for you? Like, surely it's quite a fattening product, butter and March.
Joanne said, Marcus, boiled bacon ribs are like Chinese ribs but boiled. They're boiled, not roasted. A familiar Irish dinner.
Oh, nice.
Anne said, sounds delicious, Marie. I love pasta.
I do quite often find out if I make myself something with Marmite, like I'll just call the mama off the knife. But I mean, can you imagine most people will do that, like if they've had peanut butter or jam or something, like they'd lick it off the knife. I mean, like you'd lick chocolate, melted chocolate off like a spoon when you made chocolate cake or something.
Stephen Jones said, Marcus, did you see Old Trafford roof leaking?
Yes, I did, and I absolutely laughed me head off.
Joanne said, my daughter was a fussy eater, God bless her.
Ah, bless.
Trucker said, hello all.
Hello, Trucker.
Claire said, hello Marcus, Sue and all. I'm recovering from a sickness bug since I got back from Benidorm. I haven't been to work yet, felt so weak.
No.
And the weather changed as soon as we got home, typical.
I mean, that is quite common in Benidorm, and once you get back home you tend to get ill because you're going from that nice hot weather back to that cold. Here's something, did you know farting can burn calories? So, I mean, the amount of times you fart a day, I'm surprised you ain't a supermodel.
James Sweeney said, wobbly knobbly, that's a rip-off. Stephanie said, Claire, hope you're feeling better soon. Anne Shaw said, Joanne, I was a fussy eater when I was young. Now I love most foods.
Oh yeah, that's always the case. I mean, same with me really. I used to love certain things as a youngster. Then I stopped liking them, and now I've tried them again. I like them.
What? What was that?
When I was young, I used to like stuff like rice. Stopped eating it, tried it again now, and I love it.
James Sweeney said, Marcus, too much of anything's bad for you.
Good point.
Joe said, Anne, I love my food now. Also, when I was young, I didn't try new things. Anne said, oh no, Claire, not a nice end to your holiday.
Thing is, that's always the case with young kids. They don't really like trying new stuff, do they? They're just more tempted to stick to that, don't know.
Trucker says he had a Dublin coddle. Yum yum. And James said he loves coddle. Now, we was on about this the other day, weren't we? What was coddle? Can you remember?
No. I think it's like a stew or something.
Claire said, thanks, Stephanie and Anne. And if farting burns calories, Marcus, I should be skinny. Trucker said, James, Dublin coddle, it's a lot better than a stew.
Oh.
Anne said, butter's at least natural. Lord knows what goes into a lot of these breads.
You got the point there, Van.
Joanne said, I don't fart, I fart glitter. Marie loves boiled ribs with mashed potatoes and boiled cabbage with plenty of butter on the mash. It's great with champ too. What the heck's champ? Can you stop with all these weird... What is champ, do you reckon?
Mushrooms.
I think it might be like turnip and swede mashed or something.
I know.
Or carrots.
Another message.
Joanne said coddle is an Irish stew, boiled sausage, boiled bacon and veg. James Sweeney said coddle is a Dublin meal, boiled bacon, sausages and pudding. I put corn flour to thicken it up. Black pudding.
Ah, yep.
Anne said, I love Champ, Marie.
And now we've got to sit here trying to get someone to tell us what champ is.
What?
What's champ?
Jump. Jump food, is it?
No, it ain't.
Mashed potatoes with scallions, butter and milk. So now we don't know what scallions are. What do you think scallions are then?
I don't know. Live fish. Trucker says, and Irish stew is
Spring
made
onion.
with lamb. Joe says 5 minutes ago. No, that ain't Joe. 14 minutes? You've
Yeah.
been on to feed now again, love.
Still a quarter of an hour, Joanne. James said, I think champ is like calcanon. Marie said champ's mashed potatoes with spring onions that are softened in milk before adding to your mash.
Oh, fair dues.
Trucker said, I have expensive taste, them Irish.
We always learn something new on
Oh.
the stream, don't we?
So champ is mashed potato, spring onions, but you soak the spring onions in the milk first.
Yeah.
And then mash it all up.
Sounds nice.
Joanne said, oh, my phone again. Marie said, scallions and spring onions. I'll send you a photo of them, Sue.
Cheers, Marie.
Claire said, did you pay your dad for the bet, Marcus, or did he let you off?
Sadly, I paid him.
And Shaw said, Marie, haven't made champ for ages. Going to make some this week.
I think that could be something I could do. Have a look into that and make old school dishes.
Make coddle. Why?
Because I don't like black pudding.
Well, don't put the black pudding in.
That's probably the main part of it.
Make an Irish stew.
I could make ice cream again. Make like a chocolate ice cream.
You destroy my things.
Only because you said, I'll put it in here, it will be alright.
And said, Marcus, it's very tasty.
Right, black pudding. It don't look that
No,
tasty.
probably champ. Maybe.
This time, if we make ice cream, leave it in the bowl we've done it in. Don't just put, I don't know, something fall over the top or something to stop it getting fridge burn.
James said, Sue, where I come from in Ireland, Colcanon is the same as champ.
Oh.
What is Colcanon?
Well, I'm guessing it's mash, but with some instead of spring onions.
Anne Shaw said, no, Marcus, I mean champ.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like me onions, so maybe try it one of those.
Marie Robinson said, thinking of making champ with sausages or a nice stew.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think, thinking about it, I think I've had champ in restaurants before, like the mash with spring onions in.
Maybe, maybe not.
Top Nut said, Anne Shaw, the margarine we buy now doesn't even melt. It's just yellow gunge, very odd. Ugh. Anne Shaw said, coal cannon. What is cold cannon?
Coconut. What? Truckers on about.
Mm. Coconut. Mash. Ah! So coconut is mashed potatoes the same, but it's got shredded cabbage
Yeah.
and green onions with tons of butter and milk. So it's slightly different.
So, yeah, just
Mm.
what I said then.
Mm.
Not mash with something else. And
Joanne said, I love black pudding, but white pudding is better.
yeah.
It hasn't got any pig's blood. My sister was given black pudding growing up as she was anemic. Stephanie said, if you don't like black pudding, Marcus, have you tried white pudding? It's lovely.
Chocolate pudding. I love chocolate pudding.
I couldn't sit and eat black pudding or white pudding, but I have had black pudding in a tatty pot.
Actually, mind you, I think I have tried black pudding before. Then I think I had it in a breakfast pie ages ago, but like, I didn't know it were in there. Sort of thing, and I think it just sort of mixed with everything else in it, and not with the pastry. It wasn't so bad. But I mean, if I knew it were there, then I'd maybe not eat it.
James
Pardon
said
me?
we have a lot of different names for mashed potatoes in Ireland. Stephanie said you got there before me, Joanne. And Claire said, what's white pudding, Stephanie? Never heard of it.
I imagine it's like a different version of black pudding.
And she also said, top notch exactly, it's rubbish. Wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. Not like the blocks of marge I used to buy for baking. Joanne said white pudding is mixed herbs instead of blood. Oh,
To
that
be
sounds
honest, I
better.
think a lot of food's sort of gone crappy, as if like a lot of meats not really that meaty, like no taste to it. I mean, we had some ribs the other night and it were quite hard to find some meat on them. I mean, they were nice, don't get me wrong, yeah, but not much meat.
Stephen says, Marcus, when my daughter was pregnant with Freya, her craving was Marmite. She would sit there with a large tub of it, eating it by the spoonfuls, used to make me balk. Joanne said, oh, I've read that.
It.
Stephanie
Marmite
said
on
it just doesn't
crackers.
have blood in it, Claire. Anne said, love black pudding, yum. Never tried white, Joanne. James said both white and black pudding can be eaten from the wrapper as it's already cooked. Claire's can look out for it. Stephanie said it's lovely fried.
Can you even get white pudding nowadays?
Yeah. Joanne has white pudding on toast fried.
Yuck.
Stephanie said, Joanne, we sometimes have white pudding fried in butties. See, that's another thing as well. Different areas seem to eat different things. Like Newcastle, they have the stotties. Yorkshire with your barm cakes.
I'm trying to remember where it is that have the pie butties. I can't remember where it is now, but it were one of like my takeaway video he did with that Alfie Odd Job man. and it looks so nice, just like a pucker pie on a butty. Like on a backbed, it just looks bloody gorgeous.
You'd be fine with that size, mate.
You
And
cheeky
said
little
Joanne, as a
cat.
girl, my nan was made to eat raw liver as she was anemic. Don't suppose they had iron supplements in those days. Sounds gross.
I knew.
It'd be slimy.
Chinese back in Cumbria, we used to order from, and I'd have the mixed grill, and it would always have like liver on, as well as like the other meat.
Good for
And
you.
I mean, I didn't know what it was as well, so I'd eat it. Then my Mike actually said that, oh, you do know that's liver. I've been constantly not getting it, taking it off me plate and not been in it. But that were a nice mixed grill they used to do, like into gravy as well.
James said I often eat raw sausages when I'm drunk, and I bet it never made you ill once. Stephen
What
said
sausage?
Yeah. White pudding's lovely with tinned tomatoes on toast.
God.
Anne said, James, I like black pudding fried so it's crispy around the edges.
I mean, that's the point of a lot of different counties, areas, places in the UK tend to have their own sort of delicacy food. I mean, look at Scotland, you've got fried Mars bars, fried Trixes, fried cream eggs even.
Joanne said, Anne, but we didn't have to spend a fortune on vitamins back in those days. Anne said, Alfie, our job man's brilliant, Marcus, so funny.
Yeah, he's a great lad.
With all the wheelie bins on his bike. James Sweeney said, I just love pudding, surprised Sue and Marcus never had it ever. Cafe in UK serves it. Joanne said, believe it or not, I have a vitamin B deficiency, but I take tablets. Anne Shaw said, Joanne, very true. Got all our nutrients from our food. Food not as good nowadays. It's true, Anne. So many people now have iron deficiencies. I mean, I myself, because trying to get your green vegetables nowadays, your proper green cabbage and that, and if you find one, it's so expensive. Stephen Jones said, Marcus, the Clops are going back in May.
I know. Near the end of the season. And of course, this weekend is the last match for Mr. Klopp.
Is it? Oh, going to be sad.
So sad.
Claire said, yes, everything's sprayed with chemicals now, Anne. Joanne said, now my bacon from the supermarket is off water and nothing can beat a butcher's shop. Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy, to be honest. You can no longer really get that good food you used to get unless you're paying over the top prices. I mean,
even if I go down to the butcher's and get like the packs of bacon that he does, they're still like pre-packed, they've still got water in. So it's like a big pack and goes further. I mean, you can't.
The thing is, the butchers round there nowadays are quite pricey. I mean, a good bit of decent sized steak could set you back like at least a tenner.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get like your bacon, you know, the butcher cuts it. I can remember before Marcus was born, when Mike's dad remarried and we went down to the wedding in Wales, a little village called Cumtuck. Ystadgunlois, sorry, was the village. No, it was Cumtuck, wasn't it? They got married in Ystadgunlois, sorry. Little shop. Had a post office, had a little delicatessens counter, was cutting the bacon. We were actually like getting packs. We wiped him out of his bacon, and we had to wait over the weekend till he got more bacon in and go down on the Tuesday morning before we were coming back home to get more, because we was having to get this bacon for everybody, and it's proper thick cut. James said old people in Ireland gave Guinness to babies to help them build them up. Yeah. When I was pregnant, Mike's grandmother, she was Welsh, Guinness and black, she got me on. Stephanie said we buy our meat from butchers only, Joanne. I suppose it's great if you've got like a proper little butcher.
Anyway, guys, it is that time of night again. It's time to end and say good night. So, as always, many thanks to everyone for watching us.
Just wind up the chat then.
Mm-hmm.
Joanne said, I was asked to have injections, but I said no. I have tablets until I really need the injections. Anne said, got a brilliant butcher's where I am, but really expensive. I'd rather buy a bit less and pay more. Bacon has no water from there. Joanne said, Stephanie, no butcher's where I am unless I go about half hour away. Oh. Chester and beyond is in. Good evening. Good evening, Marcus, Mike and Sue. A big hello from Dan, Mark and Jess in the UK. Hope you're okay. And Shaw said, Joanne, I think they give a lot of B12 injections now. Lack of B12 causes tiredness. There you go then. I think I need B12 then. Claire said bye. James said bye.
Good night, everyone, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all very soon.
See you tomorrow,
Night,
guys.
Stephen. Night, Seth. Yep. And Mike's on tomorrow, 3 o'clock UK. 3 o'clock Spanish time, 2 o'clock UK time. Enjoy.
Night, everyone.
Night.